Hi everyone, my name is Srihari. So today I'm going to walk you through the project demonstration of expense splitter decentralized application, which I have developed in blockchain concepts module. So I'm going to walk you through the slides explaining about how exactly this application works and uh, and what are the functionalities of this application. And after that, I am going to show you the live demonstration of how exactly the application works. So the primary objective of this application is um, to simplify the debts, like, and it automates the group expenses using blockchain technology. So the problem which it is solving is, so whenever there is a shared group of expenses, it is often becomes complex, and it is quite prone to disputes due to the lack of transparency. So this application solves, it securely tracks and splits and expenses, and it also settles the expenses using Ethereum smart contracts. So the main features which it includes is, it will be connected to MetaMask wallet initially using Web3. After that, like, you will be able to create a group, and you can add new members as well to that group. And after that, you will be able to add the expense new expense as well. It can be split across multiple members, either by manually you can add it, or you can do it, like, the system will handle automatically to split it equally. It will also fetches the real time group balances for different users, and it allows the user can do the settlement of debts. It also tracks the transaction history, and it will fetch the activity feed. So the overall, the functionality has been deployed using, the backend has been deployed on Elastic Beanstalk, and the front end is deployed on S3 bucket. So initially, like, when user access the application via browser, it will be accessed via S3 URL, and the S3 URL in internally it will call the backend Elastic Beanstalk API endpoints via React. And, like, it will also, when user tries to connect to wallet, it will call MetaMask wallet, and it will do the verification, and the user will be able to validate it with the corresponding address. So internally it will interact with the smart contract using Ether's library via React framework. So the smart contract has been deployed on this Remix IDE, using Remix IDE on Sepolia testnet. So yeah, let's go to the next slide. So I'll start with the demonstration. So this is the deployed URL for front-end S3 bucket. So it will take to the home page, uh, which highlights the features. So there is this button, connect MetaMask wallet, which will be our login button. So once we click it, it will be connected automatically, since the MetaMask wallet extension has been added before. You can see, like, this is my main account, and it fetches the wallet balance, and it fetches the wallet address as well. So these are the groups which I have created before. These groups were stored in DynamoDB, and it will be fetched automatically on our dashboard. So I'll show you adding a group as well. So you can see, like, here you can't see any debts or expenses, since there were no expenses at all. So let's create a group. Let's name this as, um, food food expenses. We can give a name. We can give a wallet address to the corresponding user. I'll give my address, and you can add one more member. Me add. So I have created multiple accounts, multiple wallets basically, and so that I could interact with multiple users and showcase how. If I press on click create group, the group got created, and we can see it on dashboard. Also, it can be showcased, and I can add an expense to a group, any group. Let's take food expense, and we need to, the default wallet address of paid by will be selected automatically from the initial login itself. And the description we could add um, dinner. We could give some amount. Either here we can split equally, or we can have manual split also. So if I want to just keep it on myself, can enter the same amount and submit the expense. As you can see, it got added. Now if I go to groups, see here you can see the food expense you are owed, like how much you have owed, the amount would be added. So if I log in with different user, like let's say with Sravant, if I log in, I'll connect to Sravant, and if I go to see, so the amount owed will be reflected here in red color if the user owes to someone. It will be in green if they are owing to us, uh, the other way around. So if I do settle up, see it is showing you don't owe anyone. And if I click here settle up, it shows the amount, how much amount I owe. So if I do confirm payment, this will take me to the MetaMask wallet for permission. You can see, let's confirm this. See the transaction got confirmed and payment was successful. So there is no expense in here in our groups now. And if I go to Sepolia, I'll show you the transaction here. So the amount got transferred from this wallet address to this, which is seventh wallet address. So the amount got transferred successfully. So 282, see 282, and this is a 787p, my address. Can show you the block also. See, this is the exact transaction 53 seconds ago from this address to this address. The amount is 0.005, which we can see the same here as well. The amount got reflected. So yes, like these all the functionalities which I have added apart from this application. Yeah, there are few limitations to this application, and what I have learned from this application, developing this application. So it's I got to know how the front end interacts with our smart contract, and how the smart contract will interact with the back end. I got to know how the blockchain can be integrated with our front end, so that we'll deploy the um, like we'll make the transactions quite transparency and tamper free. So the UI, the one weakness which I have is like manual smart contract deployment. We need to deploy the transaction, and we need to copy the API and paste it manually in our front end. That is the limitation which I have. Yeah, that's all. Thank you so much.